Alright, so pick up from where we left off. I think I remember what I was doing. Let me check this real fast. Hopefully this is the light. Yep, it's the lighter. Alright, cool. So I actually have to backtrack a little bit so I can do one of the puzzles up ahead. But you know, that's all part of the enjoyment. I don't need that crank. So yeah, this game, you know, it's Resident Evil 2, obviously, but there was a different version that was almost done with development prior to this game, like the version that was released, and it's known online as Resident Evil 1.5. And there's I think someone got a hold of like the alpha version of it, like what was completed, and they're, you know, trying to make it playable, you know, via emulators. But yeah, it was the Leon, the rookie cop in this. He was in the game, but the girl, it wasn't Chris's sister, who is this girl Claire. The other character was named Elza Walker, and she was different, or she was similar in appearance and stuff, but I don't really think there's any other, you know, elaborate backstory available on her. But yeah, that would have been interesting to if there was like a finished version of it. Excuse me. And so for the Resident Evil remake that came out on the GameCube, when Capcom announced that, they also announced that they were going to be making you know, remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3. Those never came out. I think the reason they gave was that just, you know, it would take up too many resources from their other projects. But you know, last year something, Capcom announced that they were doing like a full, you know, remake of this game, and I would think it would, you know, that they're gonna show it sometime soon, because they haven't shown anything about it. But Resident Evil 7 is coming out on the 24th this month, you know, January 24th. But yeah, so there should be some announcement or reveal of the Resident Evil 2 remake at some point. And I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm worried about the way it's gonna play, because the Resident Evil remake plays just like the first game. You know, like they expanded on things, but you know, it's slow. You know, it's got tank controls, which is how people normally refer to these controls. Like the way it works: left rotates you left, right rotates you right, forward moves you forward, back moves you back. So a lot of people, it's just confusing. You know, you know, it's 360-degree control with you know, without using analog sticks, and a lot of people just don't really enjoy that. And you know, I'm curious how this Resident Evil 2 remake is going to be, because if it doesn't have puzzles like this and item boxes and, you know, typewriters with ink ribbons, I probably am not gonna. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play it, but I don't know. I hope I enjoy it, but who knows? We'll see. This guy. Gosh. I always thought that was cool. Zombie that's on fire. Try to get a good shot of him. Oh, nice. Oh, damn. Got bit by a zombie that was on fire. It's probably dumb of me to get bit there, but whatever. It'll be alright. There actually might be a herb in here. Crows in these games they're pretty annoying because they're just hard to hit. They're flying all over the place. It's easy to waste a lot of ammo on them, but it's also difficult to get killed by them. Now, okay. I thought this was gonna lead me to a certain room. I know what's going on. I was thrown off for a second. Let's see. We'll dodge these guys because I'm never gonna come back out here. There's no sense in wasting ammo on them. A second bow gun. I mean, I already have one. I don't need it. That's cool. You can see that zombie's intestines just hanging out. And that's the thing when I mentioned, you know, people just run through and dodge the zombies. It is pretty easy. Like you can bait the zombies and kind of manipulate the way they turn and way they walk by the way you turn and walk. That, you know, they'll correspond to that accordingly. But still, you know, I mean, if you were in a zombie invasion, you'd want to kill some of them too. Go out here and grab a herb real fast. And I'm gonna check this because I'm not sure if this door is locked from the outside, so. Oh, it is not. But that's okay. We'll go to that area later. Look at those herbs later. So since we put that fire out, you know, we can now access. Hear that scream? Wonder what's going on back there. It's funny, sometimes items are just in completely random spots, like an ink ribbon in that urn or vase or that pot, whatever it is. Got a diamond key. It's a hole about the size of a fist. I'll go try something. It might be too early to use these items, but we'll see. I'll hold off.